Hey, hey, Blue Table fans. Did you miss my face? Yeah. Go ahead. All right, I'm here with Jessica. Jessica! Wave to the fans, Jessica. Come on. You can do it. There you go. Awesome. Awesome. She's got a Calcifer shirt on, which I think is like really cool. So we're just finishing up basing on these lizard men. These are from Reaper. The client likes all metal. Metal. So check out this Hydra. Look at that. Yeah, Jessica's doing okay. Okay, so what about Dungeon World again?
We're just reading the book.
Okay.
And, like, one of the things we like about it is how they do, they, like, give experience points for role-playing. Because sometimes
Instead
it's hard
just
to
killing
do that.
things.
Yeah, or you sort of have to guess what happens. One of the ways you get experience points is by failing rolls.
Really?
Which we thought was really interesting.
So, like, you get experience.
Yeah.
That way.
And we thought that was kind of, like, realistic.
Like real life?
Like real life.
Get experience for failing. Well, how do they keep track of that? Like you keep like little hash marks of like every time you fail the roll or something?
I haven't read the book. John has, but
okay. So it's a rule book for a role playing system.
Yes.
Okay.
And we just think that they do a good job.
Are you guys gonna run it?
We might. It? Yeah, we might.
Okay.
We have a few neighbors who might hang out every once in a while to do it. So. But yeah, another thing is with role playing, they have these points, these experience points called bonds, and it's like if you like start to develop a relationship with one of the other players, good or bad, and you like
the players.
The other players.
So not like a character inside, not a non-player character.
Yeah, not an NPC. But with the other characters, there's these like bond points, and if the like DM sees that you like act on that like relationship or whatever, you get like an experience point. It's like a bond point. It's really interesting. John could explain it better than me, but also the experience point system is in like tens and ones. Doesn't really go into the hundreds.
Oh, okay.
It's different.
So is there a setting? Is there like dungeon, land or whatever?
I'll have
like
to
other
ask.
maps and stuff?
Yeah, I'll have to ask him.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't read the book. I've just been listening to him talk about it.
All right, awesome.
So this other series you're looking at called
Champions.
Champions.
Yeah, it's a game system.
So how is it like Pathfinder?
Well, it's different. The system is completely different. So you have points. So you have 400 points to make your character. And you have to buy your attributes and powers with those points.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So attributes are exponential. So for every 10 you have in an attribute, or 5 or whatever, it doubles. So if you have 10 strength, you're just like a normal human. It's all 10. But if you buy 60 strength, you can pick up like an oil tanker and throw it.
Oh, okay.
It's
even more control.
And so, for example, if you want to fly, you can get, it costs like, 2 points per meter of flight.
Oh, cool.
And that translates into inches of how fast you can go.
Okay.
So everything's like that. So one of the basic attack power is called Energy Blast. So, and it's 5 points for a d6 of energy damage. And so a normal one would be like 10d6 and you'd spend 50 points. But there's these things called, there's like advantages and disadvantages for your powers. So let's say you wanted your Energy Blast to go through walls. That would cost extra.
Okay.
Or let's say you wanted to say that your guy, he teleports out and then he punches all the bad guys within a certain radius. So you just buy an Energy Blast for that. And you'd give it advantages and disadvantages. An advantage for that would be selective. So like it only hits the people you want it to hit. Another advantage would be that it would be a radius, like a blast radius. So
Oh,
you can build,
interesting.
yeah, pretty much anything you can think of, you can build it.
So you're not like buying your traits. You're buying like actions.
You're buying, no, you're buying everything.
Okay.
You're buying powers.
Okay.
Powers, skills, stuff like that. And after you learn this system and play it, you won't be able to look at a comic book movie and not see how you could have created that using the system. You'll start to kind of see the building blocks of it.
And I haven't put little tufts on these.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
Well,
Oh, I thought I was putting them out.
they don't all need them.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, the
This
bases should be
one.
pretty crowded. They look good to
This
me.
one needs something.
Yeah, we just can't have any plain ones. I see one that needs a spot. So yeah, love Champions. I started playing it when I was 13.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, there's another system called Generic Universal Role-Playing System,
Okay.
and that is a point-buy system too.
I haven't heard of that one.
But it's so you don't pick a class. You just pick the powers that you want.
Okay.
And you can build, whatever it is. So, for example, a disadvantage one of your powers could have would be that it's a focus, like it works off of an object. So maybe a suit of armor that you wear, like Iron Man,
Okay.
has what's called an obvious inaccessible focus, which is the power's obviously coming from that item, but you can't just take it easily. So anyway, it's really awesome. Well, these look really good. Are these matte coated already?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Then we're good to go.
Yep.
All right, hey guys, thanks for tuning in. This is this is kind of the everyday thing that happens. Okay, any last words?
Nope.
You have the floor. You can say
I have the
anything you
floor.
want.
Well, I have some bad jokes, but I'll save them.
Can we? Okay, maybe next time for bad joke. Can we have one?
Sure. Let me think. Alexa told me one this morning. It was, why did the garden stink?
I don't know why did the garden stink.
Because the gardener pooped his plants.
Oh, jeez.
And that was my favorite that Alexa told me.
That's
She has.
that's a dad joke.
Yeah, she only has dad jokes.
Well, I'll keep that in my pocket.